On the Inside by Oren Smith. Never judge a book by its cover is such a cliche saying to some who have never experienced it firsthand. When you have experienced it, you begin to notice how much of a big deal it really is with many things. A lot of times people have underestimated, judged, and put down before they even got a chance to prove themselves academically and in many other situations. My story is one of the many that have been involved and being judged, having a fair chance to prove myself. To begin, throughout my life, I would consider myself a good student, work ethic wise. I have earned good grades from kindergarten to my current grade. To have someone subliminally comment on your intelligence can be a challenge to battle with yourself. When I was in the sixth grade, my English AIG teacher told me, I didn't know you were that smart." This comment didn't register with me at first. When she said it at first, I assumed as if it would come across as a compliment. But soon enough, I had realized that she was saying I was not as smart as she thought I was. I cannot control someone else's opinion on me, but I felt like it was a good time to question her comment. When I questioned my teacher's comment on why she made the comment, she responded, "I just didn't think you would know all the things that you speak on." I didn't know how to react, so my question was asked again as usual. She didn't know. After all, my teacher had realized her comment did come across quite offensive. By no means did I mean to interrupt the class. However, I felt like it was something that should be addressed. In past time, my teacher had become irritated by my witty comments and questions. She began to be very blunt about her reasoning behind the statement. My second question was what made me realize that she was judging before she even got to know who I was. I asked the teacher what made you think I wasn't smart. Her first reason was how I dressed. She said I had more of a style that she would see who students who didn't care about school. At this time, I didn't sag or give off any impression that I dressed street, as she would say. The second reason she gave was she thought the group of people I hung out with were not as interested in school. Some of the people I hung out with were in the same class. Some of the students then began to question what she thought of them also. This teacher's opinion seemed to matter to some of us students because she gave off the attitude that we had to always impress her, and she was known for putting down students. After the class concluded the questions, I started back up. This time, I began to explain to her that being smart doesn't have to do with what you wear, how you look, and who you hang around. Although those things can play into your decision making of certain things, especially who you hang around, that does not mean it determines your intelligence. People miss on a lot of chances to be great on some things because they are put down before they have a real chance to prove their worth. Whether it's making the team, being invited somewhere, or even meeting the perfect person that could fit the rest of your life, we all give a first judgment on people we associate ourselves with. To take the next step to get to know that person is where the strong-minded person comes in. Strong-minded people look over the outside of someone's body. Someone can be ugly on the outside and beautiful on the inside, and vice versa. This will always play a major role in how we live our lives every day. I strongly believe in never judging a book by its cover because you never know what it has to offer. What that personal thing has to offer could open many doors for you and the other person. A famous quote from Bob Marley which said, "Who are you to judge the life that I live? I know that I'm not perfect, and I don't live to be. But before you start pointing fingers, make sure your hands are clean." This quote by Bob Marley exemplifies the human lifestyle. We all live our lives day to day not thinking about the things we say, which can make or break someone else's day. This is why judging a book by its cover can be very important.